Hi everyone, thank you for checking out my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. This video is part of a series of videos I'm posting to try to help people out when it comes to aptitude tests like the civil service exam. Today we're going to talk about integers. Now, why are we going to talk about this? Because this is something that you need for your PEMDAS, for your equalities, for your algebra, word problems, and everything like that. In order for me to show you how to figure out integers and how to add them, I'm going to show you by switching over to my PC. So, see you in a bit. Alright, let's talk about integers. So negative and positive integers, I'm going to explain a bit about how that works, and then I'm going to discuss adding integers. Okay, to understand integers muna tayo, what you need to know is that ang gitna here, this is your 0. Everything sa right is positive. So you have your positive 1, positive 2, so on and so forth. Okay? In this other side, sa flip side niya, meron siya equivalent sa negative. So negative 1, negative 2, and tuloy-tuloy din siya to infinity and beyond. Now, the thing here is, most of us are challenged dito sa concept na to. And I remember when I was in grade 4 or 5, when this was introduced to us, actually by our dad, summer nun eh. Hindi ko talaga ma-wrap yung head ko around the concept. Bakit? Kasi the entire time that we were studying, ang pinag-aaralan lang natin ay yung positive numbers, okay? The entire time, lagi tayong nag-add ng puro positive numbers, nag-subtract ng positive numbers, and nag-divide ng positive numbers. So, you have your 1 plus 1, 2 plus 2, everything like that. Kaya lang, yung mga yan, lahat yan ay positive numbers. So, nung na-introduce yung concept ng negative numbers, medyo it kind of blew my mind. And I keep thinking of ways when I was younger to better understand it. And this is, I think, the best way. Okay? In order for you to understand kung ano yung negative and positive numbers, think of it as utang. And then, yung positive mo yung pera mo. Kasi pag naisip natin na utang siya pera, this is something that we are very familiar with. Every day, you encounter simple math problems regarding pagbabayad ng utang at pagkuha ng pera. Sumusweldo ka, nagbabayad ka ng utang. Nagbabayad ka ng pamasahe. So, think of it na everything that you need to pay is a negative. Everything that you get, or the money that you get, is a positive. Ano ibig sabihin nun? For example, kung meron kang utang na 7 pesos, so this is a negative number, at meron kang pera na 10 piso, okay? Ilan ang matitira? Now, ang concept niyan is that yung utang mo, babayaran mo muna bago mo idagdag yung pera mo. Ngayon, another way that you can picture it would be to draw a hole. Okay? Ano ibig sabihin nun? Kung may utang ka na 7, ibig sabihin may hukay na 7, kung ang flat surface ay 0, at nagdagdag ka ng, tinambakan mo siya ng 10. Ang mangyayari would be, this would be, magiging 0 siya, pag pinunan mo siya ng 7, at dahil 10 ang dinagdag mo, meron ka pang extrang 3. So, the answer would be positive 3 lang. So, that is something that you can kind of picture when you're dealing with integers, negative and positive numbers. Okay, so for example, ito. Kung may utang ka na 20,000 at kumita ka ng 25,000, magkano ang pera mo? Now, we're assuming na we are good debtors, alam niyo yun, good kayo na when it comes to credit na when you have an utang, when you get money, babayaran mo muna yung utang before actually spending anything. Now, alam natin hindi lahat ng tao ganun, pero this is another topic for another time. Ang ibig sabihin lang nito is that kung may utang ka na 20,000, that is equivalent to minus or negative 20,000, and then kumita ka daw ng 25,000. So, kung magdadagdag ka ng positive 25,000, ilan ang matitira? Now, yung iba sa atin, pag nakita itong form na to, hindi sila masyadong familiar with it, baka hindi alam yung gagawin. Pero kung ganito ang iisipin ninyo, na merong utang tsaka pera, madali yung in-mental, right? Kasi, ang sagot dyan would be 5,000. Kasi, yung 20,000 dun sa 25,000 mo, pinambayad mo muna ng utang. Naging 0 muna yan, bago ka na kumuha ng 5,000, which is yung tira. So, again, this is something that you can imagine when you're dealing with integers, para hindi kayo masyadong maguluhan. Okay? We'll move on to yung ating adding ng integers. Now, ang rule is that when it's the same sign, you're just going to add and then copy the sign. Anong ibig sabihin nun? When you see something like plus 5 plus 8, okay? So, positive 5 plus positive 8 or 5 plus 8, Ang gagawin lang natin is kokopyahin lang natin, i-add lang natin sila. So you have 13 and then copy the sign. In this case, pareho silang positive. So positive 13 yun or just 13. Kung pareho naman silang negative, for example, you have negative 5 plus negative 8. Same thing then, add, which is going to give you 13, and then copy the sign. In this case, you have minus, minus, so negative 13 ang sagot. Okay? Ngayon, when it comes to different signs, it's going to be a little different. Okay? Ano ibig sabihin nun? Instead of adding the numbers, for example, if you have positive 5 plus negative 8, it's still going to be 2 steps, but this time it's going to be subtract and then copy the sign. Okay? Now, explain ko yon. Ano yung subtract? Ang subtract is like this. Kung ano man yung numbers na yan, huwag nyo munang isipin yung sign. Okay? Huwag nyo muna ito tingnan. Kukunin mo yung mas malaking number, which is 8. 8 minus 5 is 3. And then, anong sign ng 3? You copy the bigger number. Dahil negative 8 ang bigger number at negative number siya, the answer would be negative 3. Okay? So again, subtract and then copy the sign of the bigger number. But if you're having difficulties sa pag-intindi nito, ang gagawin ninyo, isipin nyo, meron ka 5 piso, ang ibabayad mo kailangan 8. So, may utang ka pang 3. That is still the same concept. Ngayon, kung babalik na rin naman natin, for practice, you have negative 8 plus, and then you have your, negative 5 plus positive 8 or plus 8. It's the same. Okay? Ano na namang mangyayari dyan? Same thing. Subtract. So, 8 minus 5, that is 3. And then copy the sign of the bigger number. Bigger number. And then, ang sign nito, dahil ito ay positive number, the answer will become positive 3. So, yun yung difference niya. Okay? So, yun yung concept when it comes to adding integers. And I want you to master this kasi when it comes to your polynomials, sometimes you have your plus x squared, diba? Plus 3x squared minus 2x squared. All of these rules will come into play. Ibig sabihin, magagamit at magagamit nyo pa sila. So, practice tayo. Same sign and different signs. I'm going to demonstrate this, and on the next page, I'm going to let you try it out for yourself. Dito demonstration muna, you can solve along. Okay? So, 10 plus 5, again, same sign. Ang gagawin lang natin is to add. 10 plus 5 is 15, and then copy the sign. Dahil pareho silang positive, the sign will be positive 15 or just 15. In this case, again, add 10 plus 5, you have 15. Kaya lang dahil negative sila pareho, you copy the sign that is going to be negative 15. On this other side, dahil magkaiba sila ng sign, we're going to treat it differently. Again, ang steps natin, number 1, subtract. And number 2, copy the sign of the bigger number. So, 10 minus 5, again, huwag nyo muna isipin yung sign. 10 minus 5 muna, you have 5. And then, dahil negative yung bigger number, kokopyahin mo lang siya. Minus 5 ang sagot. Dito naman, 10 minus 5 pa rin, you have 5. Kaya lang, positive na yung bigger number, so positive 5 na siya. Okay? So again, master the technique para pagdating ng exam, madaling-madali na to sa inyo. Kasi kahit sa mga PEMDAS, lumalabas yung mga negative and positive integers. So this time, I'm going to ask you to try to solve this. Okay? I'm going to ask you to hit pause, and then we'll check it together. So hit pause now. Alright, let's see how you did. So 81 plus 12, that is going to give you 93. Copy the sign. So you have parehong positive here. So that is going to be positive 93 or 93. That is the answer. In this case, again, same sign sila. So 93 na lang and then copy the sign. Dahil pareho silang negative, it's going to be a negative number, negative 93. And then that is your final answer. Different signs, again, different on treatment. Subtract and then copy. So you have 81 minus 12. That's going to give you 69. And dahil bigger number ay negative number, the answer becomes negative 69. Again, ang concept nito is kung may utang ka na 81, nagbayad ka na ng 12, magkano na lang ang utang mo? 69 na lang ang utang. So negative 69. In this case, it's still going to be 69 kasi susubtract mo pa rin siya. Kaya lang, the bigger number is a positive number. So, positive 69 na siya or 69. Now, nasan yung difference again? Sa concept ng utang tsaka pera. Kasi in this case, ang pera mo 81, kailangan mo magbayad ng 12. So, definitely, may sukli ka pa na 69. So, positive pa rin ang pera mo.
Alright, I hope you learned something today. If you did, click thumbs up. If you have friends who also are going to take the test, make sure that you send this video to them. You can also like this and subscribe to this channel para malaman ninyo sa new video posts. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure that you hit the bell icon beside subscribe para ma-notify kayo pag ready na yung next video. There's going to be a series on this. The next video is about subtracting integers. So make sure that you see that, and I'll see you in my next video. Aja, kaya niyo yan. See you soon.